Hey there everyone, this is wacky. Welcome to another grandiose all PPR adventure episode. Hooray! Can you guess the reason why this time? Well, basically having for about a year or something, a microphone that does not, that is always on, and that does not have a manual on-off button, has made it so I have completely lost any and all habits in regards to turning it. And basically what I'm saying is that I did not record any audio for this. So, you got me instead. Which is actually a silver lining in disguise, because half this 20-minute long video would be my typical getting confused, no, but here, and yeah, so at least now maybe you'll get equivalent words. So here there's a sign, you know, like basically, now the funny thing is that this level as of now, although there are puzzles, it's strikingly like, yeah, I gotta find a blue switch, but I might want to have them off, maybe. Is that just a red herring, or is that a spoiler for later? I don't know. But yeah, like, although all the individual rooms are like puzzles and whatnot, it's surprisingly linear about it in structure, where you basically just, like, go from room to room, and from a room to a next. Usually it's pretty clear what you're supposed to do. That's where we are, in that one room. A room there. Up there in the sky, but yeah, you know, from room to room, it's relative, like, so basically each room feels like a distinct puzzle that has to be solved, and that's a structure I like a lot. And here we're doing platforming, and also falling platforms, and those steak little looking platforms that don't look at all like steaks require you to be heavy. I wonder how you solve that, I ask myself, and yeah, and that one even goes back up. It's pretty nice. Tanuki, kappa, always a confusing existence. Well, you know, you got maybe, you know, like fantasy, because of D&D has all the half breeds. I wonder if, and then if you just fall back down here, it's basically no consequences, so it's pretty nice. But yeah, I wonder if Japanese folklore has all like the half breeds that D&D has, because, you know, they got similar critters. Asian monsters and Europe monsters, but they're not all similar. You know, but I mean, they're similar. Like, we got equivalents, but they're not perfect equivalents. And I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. I was just wondering if the platform would respawn. It doesn't, so you just fall in the hole. It's pretty right there. So it's to the point where I wonder why there's even now that glass covering the wall with the arrow, because, like, just falling in any old pit would do the exact same thing. It's kind of weird there. So as you can see, there's the blue switch right up there. So that's kind of like where we're trying to go. It's pretty mysterious, I know. Switches in this day and age, impossible. Now I wonder if this one does something different, since it's colored different. You mean it doesn't rise back up? Yeah. What can I say to that? So, gotta redo that. But it's so difficult, but it's so not difficult, but I gotta go and be Captain Super Video Games and make it super difficult. If you watch the Mario videos too, the day this was recorded was not a good day for me in playing video games. Also, although I think losing my audio was part of what made me get not good, but then that would imply that my subconscious knew ahead of time that something was going to happen. I'm going to be quiet here to make it look all dramatic as I figure out basic things, such as you may want to try and jump high enough about cow. Pretty great. And then I was like, you know what? Screw that noise. We're going to check what's over here. Because snow here, you can break the glass and go. You don't even need to break the glass. What am I talking about? They're just glass. It just falls on its own. And that's a crazy way to get back. It's pretty exciting. Excitement o'clock, FMPR. It's like, oh man, look at that map. Well, yeah. Wow, somehow I remembered that you could warp using the menu, because I had not saved there, as I tend to almost automatically just press that up key whenever I am near a flashing circle of little floaty balls with the word saves engraved nearby. You can press the pause button. See, I still have trouble with the controls, it bears to be said. maybe it's because I did not set them up like in an intelligent way, because I kind of set up my buttons before I knew what each of the function actually did. But, well, it doesn't matter. We can go here. We can fly, yeah, and I forgot. Yeah, see, that's what happened there, also. I just got confused again, and I was trying to... Oh, no, I know why. And I said that there, back then. It's that I tend to want to hold the button to become a statue, and then release it to re-become a kappa. The problem is the game doesn't work like that. It's tap. You tap once to become a statue, you tap once to become a kappa. So, the game does not agree with the way I want it to work. And this causes conflicts as I am bonking my little capped head on a block stained with little leaves. It's pretty cute, but not too efficient. Just kind of enjoy my little segment of failure there. Well, no, it's basically the equivalent of a death montage. Pretty rare in this game because death isn't the real issue. The real issue is navigation and figuring out what the heck you want to do. Oh man, now I managed to press the switch. The switch was pressed, and now blue switches are off. We can sail into the night, or at least right over there. Now we can see. What is there to see beyond the blue sea? Well, you just fall back down. There's a big old black switch, P-switch. Does anyone have any recollection of what that may be used for? Probably not, because yesterday, I think it kind of went too well, and we kind of lost track of what we were doing. And also, I'm an idiot, and I keep forgetting that I got a power to become rock, so I'm like, oh, I need to go back. Like, seriously, Raocow, what are you thinking about here? This is stupid. These are the parts where you guys are screaming at me, right? Because just watching this in post-production, I'm like, dude, no! If you go back, this P-switch is gonna turn off, and you're gonna have to restart everything anyway. Well, no, because the switch will always, stay, the blue switch will always stay off. Oh, man. We gotta rewatch this little trick on the little Windstorm FM. I think this is where I recall that, yo, dope, I'm an idiot. Maybe if I turn into rock, I can go through the wind, maybe. In theory, you know, just this crazy little gimmick I may or may not have been doing the entire game. I love playing these kind of games, and I can understand how they might be frustrating to watch for tertiary. Wait, where am I going? Oh, I still haven't figured out the wind thing, apparently, even though I just used the wind thing. Unless I really wanted those mushrooms, but I've honestly by now stopped kind of like going out of my way for them, because as far as I can tell, there's only one real thing you want to buy, and it's the 999 thing. But I mean, since I don't think I'm still yet close to ending this world, I don't know, I don't feel in any rush to buy it. The rest seems to be like restorative stuff or like expended stuff. See, this is why you want to press the black switch. To be able to get up here into these crazy stairways made of dirt and mayonnaise. Well, maybe not. Here well, you know, I'm kind of proud here. I figured out the proper way to be able to access everything relatively quick. So you just dig there. So you can go there. Man, the switch is off. So now what can we do about it? Well, I know. We can read signs. And there, you know, I keep thinking it's still Tui writing the signs, but actually it's Ozma. Which I mean it's bird, but I keep forgetting that, and here I managed to get stuck. That's kind of a dick move, though. Let's be honest here. It's like, yup! What can you do about it, Georgie? You can't do anything about it. You gotta warp, and you gotta cry. Because the dirt is in your way. And you can't, I don't think you can put a bomb on the wind for it to blow up. And I'm like, oh no! Gotta redo everything. But, you know, like I said, when you redo everything, because the switches and everything are saved, it really doesn't take long at all. Even getting the blue switch, if you can get it going pretty good, it doesn't take long. That's the hallmark of this game. This game seems to be all about not... no, don't go there. You're gonna reset the black switch. This, by the way, is the goal for today. Getting those 2 keys. There's the one that we just saw, but now like, oh no, but you can just go back up there, press the switch. Don't jump down there, okay? Yeah, you need to, what are you doing? Okay. And there I think, well, basically what I'm trying to do there is regain my bearing, because let's be honest, although the map on the surface is relatively simple, in the macro, it's kind of, well, you know, in the room per room thing, it's kind of complicated. So the goal today is to get 2 key, and there's one we're going to be getting right here as soon as figure out. See, the trick is not to get a key. The trick is to figure out how to be able to get away with the key still in your possession. And no, the trick isn't really in the sign there. The trick is in our little poop bombs. Aw, man. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And there we go. 1 key get. I forgot what the key sound effect is, so just imagine it's or something. You know, for a second there, I almost destroyed those blocks there, but you need them to be able to get there. It's like, okay, I got a key. What do I do with that? Where is the other one? And that's a good question. Can any of you guys remember where the other key is? A little hint, we did see it before. It's like, whoops, I accidentally used it there, but we did see that other key before. It's not that far away, but it's super easy to lose track, and I don't think this will come as a surprise to anyone, but it takes me a while to get back on the right track. Is it over here? Maybe it's just behind this dirt wall with all the 2. No, is it over here? What is over here? I had completely forgotten, actually. I declared it safe to save because from here we can return back to pretty much anywhere. And this is like the hub world of this, like this, what I call the second part of the mountain. This is old stuff. Why are you returning there? Why are you returning? Okay, see? So it's like, well, is it anywhere here? Actually, no. I should probably... See, up there! Up there's the that's the reason why you press the red switch, I think, is to be able to get out of there. And that's where we're trying to get. I remember last time we saw the icon for the wall boots. Well, we want to get those 2 keys to be able to get there. That is our ultimate destiny, as I'm flailing about and being utterly useless. Again, though, like once you figure things out, this is so not complicated. It's just putting everything together and keeping everything in mind. See here, why am I showing this again, though? I don't know. I think this is yeah, basically I was going I need to get up there. See, that's where I figured out. That's the one, you see? We can recognize up there. We've just been up there. Why is this so convoluted? Mountains, I get the feeling this is not a natural mountain. Natural mountains, they don't seem to be so complex. Why did I not press the thing? I don't know, because you need to press that. It's fairly needlessly complicated. But yeah, but you can go like pretty much anywhere from here. Actually, it's not that complicated at all. Although I'm still kind of puzzled because yeah, but you need there are many needs. I never got that UFO somehow. So I suppose there's a silver lining to having to rethread my steps there because I'm a big dummy. Because otherwise I might have forgotten to get that UFO. Again, I don't know what they do. I don't want to know what they do. All I know is that I get the feeling, because this is a game designed by, Japanese peeps, get the feeling that we're going to get to the end game where something's going to be like, oh, you need all the UFOs to do a thing. There's the other key. Remember this? This is where we press the yellow switch. That is where there's a key. But, yeah, I probably need to redo the platforms to re-press the blue switch because of there. Well, I'm gonna show it, but there ain't nothing much for us there. There's just another block to be able to press the key, so then it's convoluted. This game is a convoluted game, and I get the feeling it's just gonna get worse as it goes forward too, so I suppose that's something to look forward to. If you look forward to these kind of things. Dude, come on, we can't see there. There's a blue wall, and you can't bring your blocks around with you. Yeah, it's the yellow switch that made the steps enable us to get up there, and up there is back where we started this whole thing. I don't know if you'll remember, that's where we got down, that's where we first saw the icon for the wall jump boots, and see, that's where we started today. So you just need to go up there in the platform towns, turn off the switch there, and it's super quick. Once you know where you're going, you just need to get back down there, fall through the thing there after you get hit by the spikes. That's the most important part, and you're right back to that room. So it's convoluted, but well, that's the thing. If you're going to make a convolutedly designed game, you need to be very careful how you design the layout. And when you keep everything in mind, the design makes a lot of sense. I just think that if I did not have basically to stop to play in order to close the video more or less, that would probably have been fresher in my mind, and I would probably have been not been so confused, and I'd remember there was a key there fully at reach. It's something that's easy to forget. But I suppose them's the breaks, that's the danger of LP, is a thing of focus and sometime memory. It's like, oh man, I brought a new puzzle over here with a little block, a little sphere, a whole lot of nothing going on. So, can you solve what's going on here before you do? My first fear was that the wind orb would fall if let on its own. Like if you break the glass underneath, but spoiler, it doesn't. It doesn't break, doesn't do anything. So here you want the yellow switch to be able to break those. Then you gotta turn it back off. It's a lot of turning switches on and off. It's a lot of good times. Good times at the merry-go-round. There's those brown blocks there. I wonder if they are in any use. You cannot swerve like that, like outside of the wind. Okay, you're gonna fall as soon as you're out of the wind. What are you even thinking that is going to happen? It's not gonna stop me from trying, of course. But yeah, I had to make the realization there that I may or may not have blocked myself. Suppose that's one thing about this game, is that the game isn't afraid to put you in like unwinnable situation without an easy reset. I'm figuring out that's probably going to be something that's going to get more and more prevalent over time. It kind of frightens me a little bit, but it's fairly slow and steady about it, so I'm not too afraid. So yeah, I warped back to the nearest save point. We see that the wind just kind of sticks us around. It doesn't go away. We want to get that key, and to get that key, we're going to have to get that black piece which out there. Figuring things out slowly but steadily. What we want? See, that's the first part. So that we can do without problem. We have to remove the yellow switch. And up here, instead of being an idiot, what you want to do is basically you want to get that. But we cannot exactly jump from there because of the wind. And we can't jump when we're heavy. But I'm kind of happy with myself. I'm surprised myself how quickly I've solved that. And it's just to put a whole bunch of poop bombs and let them fall and make them activate the wind. It's kind of funny how you fall before all the wind graphics are away. Then you got one jump to do that, and I did that in one jump. Pretty great. We can fall, we can rest, we can live, we can die. A lot of things can happen, but the most important part is that we got that key. A key was gotten and was stored away in safety. And there the birds, for some reason, give us some help, which seems to be somewhat unlikely. Just gotta remember to turn back the yellow switch to be able to return back to where we were, but otherwise everything is pretty topsy-turvy. Boink. Look at that topsy-turviness. Then we can even hear the blue switch was already off, so I could access that wall. So that was pretty swell. And now we are free. The red switch is already off, so we are basically free to go and unlock that last door. Here I was starting to get very emotional, to the point where I did not want to grab the icon quite yet. I did not think my heart could take it. And so instead I figured I'd cower for an extra 24 hours. And so this is how I leave you, PPR talking for Raukau's mistakes, and see you guys next time.